Hello! Have you ever scared someone really, really bad? Well, this is a story about how I scared the out of somebody, and I wasn't even trying. I am going to ask you questions to see if you are paying attention and understanding everything. Okay, are you ready? Then let's go! Okay, so this story happened last summer. When did it happen? Last summer. Okay, very good. You're listening. Okay, so it happened last summer, and I was on vacation in Los Angeles. Where was I on vacation? In San Francisco? Was I in Los Angeles? Yes, I was. And we were staying the first few nights in an Airbnb. Airbnb is when a person rents you a room in their house. They continue living there, and you are just occupying their house. You share their bathroom, their living room, and their kitchen. What do you share? Very good. Okay, so I live in Spain. And between Spain and California, there's a 9-hour time difference. How big is the time difference? Is it 6 hours? Is it 11 hours? How many hours? 9 hours, exactly. So you can imagine how bad my jet lag was. Yeah, jet lag. That is when your body is tired during the day and awake at night, and it's very difficult to adjust. So there we were in the house of this nice guy, his name was Dan, and we were staying in one of his bedrooms. And we went to bed, but we didn't sleep for long. At 2 a.m. in the morning, ding! I was wide awake. So I sat in bed for a while, trying to get back to sleep, but I couldn't. So I decided to go out to the living room and be on my phone so that I wouldn't bother my wife, who was indeed sleeping. Who did I not want to bother? Did I not want to bother the dogs? Did I not want to bother Dan, the host? No, I didn't want to bother my wife, exactly. And so where did I go? Did I go to Starbucks? Did I go to the bathroom? I went to the living room, exactly. So imagine, there I was at 2:30 a.m. in the morning in complete darkness on my phone, just playing video games, reading the news. I don't remember what I was doing. Do I remember what I was doing? No, I definitely don't. So there I was, happily bouncing around on my phone in complete darkness, when suddenly I heard the door open, and I watched Dan come out of his bedroom into the kitchen. And I thought, oh, he's probably just going to the bathroom, or he's going to get a drink of water and go back to bed. So I'm not going to say anything because I might scare him, right? But I was wrong. He was preparing himself a little midnight snack. So he turned on the little light in the kitchen, opened up the refrigerator, and started to get out some ingredients to make himself a sandwich. While I am in the darkness in his living room, not saying anything. And I'm thinking, well, I should really say something. But the moment to say something is passing, and finally it's gone. What was he making? Exactly, he was making a sandwich. So I'm thinking, oh my God, if I say anything, I'm going to scare the crap out of him. Can you imagine him looking over and suddenly seeing just an illuminated face over in the corner of his living room? What do I do? This poor guy. So I decide that the best thing to do is to just be quiet. What did I decide to do? Did I decide to say hello? Did I decide to go to sleep? What did I decide to do? Exactly, to be quiet. So he continues to prepare himself a sandwich And then my heart almost stops because he takes his sandwich and starts to walk into the living room towards me. And I am just sitting there and I think, oh my God, I've got to say something now, but what do I say? How can I? I've been here watching the guy for 4 or 5 minutes without saying anything, and now he's walking right towards me. Where is he walking? Is he walking out the back door? Is he walking downstairs? He's walking right towards me, exactly. And so finally, I say the only thing I can think of, which is, don't be scared. What did I say? Exactly. Do you think I scared him? Oh, you'd better believe it. I am not exaggerating when I tell you that he did this. The plate with the sandwich went flying into the air across the room, smashed on the floor. Lettuce, tomato, meat, bread everywhere. What went flying? Did he go flying? Did his shoe go flying? What went flying? Exactly, his entire sandwich and the plate. And what happened to the plate? Yeah, it smashed on the floor and broke. Can you imagine suddenly hearing a strange voice coming from your dark living room when you're just going to have a sandwich in the middle of the night? Oh my God, that would give anyone a heart attack. And this poor guy, oh man, I felt so bad. How did I feel? Yeah, I felt terrible. And I immediately apologized. I said, I'm sorry I couldn't sleep and I couldn't think of anything I could say not to scare the crap out of you. I mean, anything I said was going to scare you at that point. And he was shocked, embarrassed, and a little bit angry. But what could I do? It wasn't intentional. I just said, don't be scared. Oh man, I have never seen someone jump so high or be so startled in my life. It was difficult for me not to laugh because it was hilarious, but I felt so bad. Did I laugh? No, I didn't. It was difficult, but I didn't laugh. So I apologized. He was more or less understanding, though. Do you remember the adjectives I used to describe him before? Very good. So, have you ever scared someone unintentionally, or has someone unintentionally scared you? Tell me your story in the comments. Okay, now let me ask you some questions about the story. Who was I with at the Airbnb? Do you remember? With my wife, exactly. And why couldn't I sleep in the middle of the night? Good, because I had terrible jet lag. And where do I live? That's right, I live in Spain, but I was visiting. Where was I visiting? Good, California, Los Angeles. And the name of my host, do you remember what his name was? Dan. Wow, you were paying attention. And when Dan came out, where did he go? Yeah, to the kitchen. Actually, his room was directly connected to the kitchen. Sort of a strange layout. And Dan was preparing himself a midnight snack. What was he preparing for himself? A sandwich. Good job. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this story, and I'll see you next time here on Chameleon English. Hey, whoa, too close. Well, thank you for watching my video, and if you liked it, please consider liking and subscribing. Or is it subscribing and liking? I can never remember, but you are clever. You can figure it out. Okay, well, thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you here at Chameleon English. Bye-bye.